Recently I had this fascinating conversation with a marriage celebrant, and as I was speaking with her it became clear that she'd been in that role, in that profession for a number of years. And so I said to her, what is one lesson or insight that you've picked up over all your years of marrying couples? And what she said was fascinating. She said she's learnt that the happiest brides are the ones with the least rules. And so I asked her to explain sort of what that meant, and she said, well, she knows 3 weeks before the wedding if a bride is going to have a miserable wedding day. And I asked her how that was possible, and she said, well, she knows because 3 weeks out, that bride will send through her run sheet for the day. And that run sheet will be 15, 16, 17 pages long, and it'll list every minute detail. You know, the exact time that the cars will arrive to pick them up to take them to the ceremony. You know, exactly the flowers that will be in every bouquet. They better be in season, otherwise there'll be trouble. You know, they know exactly the beat of the song that every bridesmaid is going to step off down the aisle. And what this celebrant said to me, she said, all these brides do is give themselves a whole long list of ways and reasons and opportunities to be disappointed, frustrated, upset, to not have their expectations met. She said the happiest brides are the ones who come to their wedding day going, I want to get married today, that's the goal. I mean, I'm just going to go with the flow and see what happens. Of course, having a bit of a plan, but being willing and flexible to not be too stressed out over the small details. You know, I reckon there's a number of lessons we can take from that, you know, when it comes to interacting with other human beings, particularly younger people. You know, on a daily basis, I have conversations with educators, parents, employers who are so frustrated with the young people they're working with. You know, parents who will talk about the battles they have with their kids around, you know, towels hung neatly on the rail in the bathroom, tidy bedrooms, appropriate haircuts. You know, I speak to teachers who get so frustrated with the attitudes that students have when they come into the classroom and the way students dress in the classroom and speak to the teacher, the tone they use. Employers find many of the similar frustrations in the workplace. And my encouragement to many of these people, parents, teachers, employers, is like this marriage celebrant said, which of the brides are you going to be? Because you can choose. I mean, the key message, of course, is pick your battles. How many of us walk into the classroom or the workplace or the home front every day with a 17-page run sheet of all the expectations we have about the young people we're working with? Now, of course, the key in picking your battles is to be clear on what are the things that really matter and what are the things that don't. Because of course, when it comes to significant life decisions or personal safety, there are times where of course you've got to fight that battle, put down your foot, say that's a boundary, this far and no further. But the challenge of course is if you've come down and nagged on every single point leading up until that stage, when you actually put in place a boundary that does matter, they won't hear it. It'll be like the boy who cried wolf. It's so critical that you pick your battles because one of the keys to building a strong relationship with this generation is to be flexible. Maybe a good test to apply next time you're tempted to get frustrated or disappointed or upset with the young people in your life is to apply the 20-year test. Will this particular infringement even matter in 20 years' time? Because there's every chance that it won't. And perhaps choosing not to fight that battle, but instead prioritizing the relationship is a far better option. Because with this group, the relationship is the key. Pick your battles. Hopefully you'll be a little bit happier as you interact with this group and build a sense of rapport because that's what counts the most.